It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show with Lady Love, Bad Bunny, and I go by Miss Lissa. We gon' wake that ass up. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, and Cheese Show. We give you what you need, yo. You need, yo. Every 3 times a week, yo. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, and Cheese Show.
Yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese, about to wake that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with? Wake that ass up. Told your big daddy when you wake your ass up. Yo, what is you waiting for? Wake that ass up.
After we do the show, then stop. Then what? Subscribe it like it's hot. After we do the show, then stop. Now what? Subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. Subscribe it like it's hot.
Okay. Where is our Libra?
I seen Babs is in the building. Let's try to pull her up again. Happy Monday, Miss Lissa. Happy Shantae birthday. It's a holiday. Shout out to all the Libras.
Thank you.
And you know Babs is a Libra. Her birthday is what, next Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah,
it's Libra Gang.
Libra
You
Gang.
a Libra, and it's your birthday coming up. Drop your birthday in the comment section. Okay.
Yeah. We definitely turned up. We definitely turned up for her birthday this weekend. I never want to hear nobody complain about a birthday again. Okay. Friday night we was with NeNe Leak. Shout out NeNe Leak. She showed super duper love.
Fire.
Saturday night we went to Fright Fest for my nephew's birthday because they only 2 days apart. And then Sunday again.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah, the baby. He 8 now. And yeah, yesterday we did brunch, and then we did some other club. I tell you, Jesus, shout out to Jesus, because he really do be grabbing the wheel, because I wake up and I don't be knowing how I got home. And I just thank him all the time. Shout out to Chocolate Jim in the building, Dara. You and Chocolate Jim need to connect. That's my friend. She's a comedian as well. So 2 comedians. I don't know. Is it like rappers? Like if 2 people rap, they should connect? Is it 2 people that do comedy?
I mean, is she cool? I'm cool. I like to meet other comedians all the time. Yeah. Is she in New York City?
New York. Yeah. Actually, yeah, she did. We went to high school together. Really dope personality. So shout out Dara in the building.
Shout out to you, Dara. And speaking of comedy, I'm going to be at New York Comedy Club on the 16th. And then I have a battle that I am getting ready for. It's going to be on November 8th at Caroline's on Broadway. I feel so bad because Sis posted us yesterday. She put it in the Insta story. I'm like, Sis, you inviting people to watch you get your head chopped off because I'm chopping heads. Okay.
So let me ask you a question. Like, what if you do so good that people want you to like really battle rap? Because I've always told you that. Haven't I always told you?
Yeah.
That like y'all don't understand. Like, you've never rode in the car with Miss Lissa up the West Side Highway, or she said Dara said she coming. Chocolate Jam said she
pull up, Dara. I love me. I'm telling you, I love meeting other comedians.
We go on road trips together. It's nice for you to join us, Babs. And Miss Lissa be having bars, and because she's so quick with it and like thinks so quickly, I would get jealous, you know, because I'm this big time rapper, but Miss Lissa, you know, I guess she's
but I wouldn't be me if it wasn't for people like you.
I'm not here
Bunny.
for that right now. So, but like, what would you do?
Acting like MC Light, like I needed y'all.
But what would you do? Yes. What would you do? Like Babs be like, yo, listen, you killed that last battle. I'm gonna need you to come battle like Tory Doe or something. Like, what would you do?
I don't know, but I remember the first battle that I went to, Queen of the Ring. Shout out to the Queen of Queen of the Ring. She's in the building, Baz Bunny, First Lady of the Streets. And I went up to her, I was like, yo, I want to battle one of these girls. And she started laughing because she thought I was joking. But I was serious that day. I don't know about it no other days, but that day I wanted to smoke.
Yo, I seen they talking about, I'm going to put it in my story, too, to get it on that battle rap page. Shout out to OFTMZ. Y'all know the page.
OTFMZ.
Yeah, because I'm be honest with you, they do a battle rap Mount Rushmore. It's me, Babs, and Remy up there. And the fourth person could be whoever y'all decide. You can vote on it.
Now, Bunny, welcome. How you doing? Do y'all have any? Today is, you know, you a Libra, Queen Libra.
Oh yeah, thank you for joining us, Babs. In case you've missed it, today
is Shate's birthday.
Today is
happy
Shate's
birthday.
official birthday.
Gang. You already know the vibe. The Libras, we outside. Nothing else matters, really. You know. Sorry, guys. Period.
Do you have any funny Lady Luck stories from growing up with her?
No, that's not what we're doing right now.
Yeah, tell us how
you wanna bring your family on.
It's her birthday.
Tell us how she talks so much shit, and then you had to pop on her. Tell us that. We want to hear about those stories.
Sorry, Babs, we don't have any of those dysfunctional stories in our family. We're a nice Christian home. Tell them about how much of a good sister I am.
She's an amazing sister.
Well, speaking of lies,
Blink
Kanye
twice.
West is in the news for not playing.
Stupid.
Speaking of lies.
We're gonna have a good time today. My mother's in the building too. Jack Thriller, what up? Shout out to Donna Lee in the building. Nobody can see it. Stand up so the people can see it.
Okay.
And Maria's in here too, so you know.
And they all came in dressed in all black like the Omen. They look like Total. You know the vibes.
Yeah, they here.
This. Thought I told you that we want it like this. Total with the shits today.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jack Thriller, and also shout out to the legendary comedian Gerald Kelly. I saw he was also
shout out Gerald
joined as well. We got a lot of legends in the building. We got the legendary Lady Luck, the legend herself, Bad Bunny, and you already know Miss Lissa. Make sure y'all are sharing the love, sharing the live, letting everybody know it's time for your favorite morning show. Okay.
You didn't answer my question though.
Who?
You didn't answer my question though. Like, what if Babs hit you up after this battle you did so well, and she would want you to battle on Queen of the Ring for real? Like, what would you do?
I don't know. I said I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I might have to give the smoke. I mean, I'm like, yo, I'm coming through, about to kill you and the crew. What y'all gonna do? Cause Melissa on the. That's fine.
Yep. And shout out to Queen of the Ring, October 29th. It is going down. It is a historic event. Everybody loves the idea. I remember when Babs was like, yo, Luck, I'm telling you, I want to put a prom together, Luck. I'm telling you, I want to make this thing so dope, Luck. And then I remember her being on the phone, yo, I got the money together. We about to do this prom. I'm telling you, Luck, it's going to be crazy. And then now the prom is October 29th, and it's going down in Queens, New York. The link is in her bio. Make sure that y'all hit her up. All right, tickets will not be sold at the door. That is very ghetto. So make sure that you get your tickets now, okay?
And that's what it is. They cannot sell tickets at the door, even if she wanted to. The establishment is not doing that. How can you buy tickets for the prom the day of the prom? That's not how it goes down. So tell your date to get their outfits together, get your money together. The ticket prices are always going up. So support the movement. And if you've never been to your prom, Babs got you. And if you've been to your prom,
even if you've been to your prom,
you.
This is an adult prom, so there's a bar legally, and we'll be getting drunk. And I'm spiking the punch, okay? Legally.
I've never been to my prom, so I'm definitely excited. But I'm coming to this prom without a date, and that's okay.
Fire. You know, fire. We're gonna have a good time. That's all that matters. All right, let's go. Babs, what's up?
Sponsored by Lucky Crowns. Y'all already know. My girl Rebecca back here, she rocks the crown all the time. You feel me?
Oh, you got a Becky?
That's the brown Becky too. It's the black Becky. You know, the black Beckys get crazy. Think it's crazy.
Are y'all comfortable in hood environments? Yesterday we went to a club in Atlanta. Because we're not from here. We're trying to find Shantae's birthday. And when we went in, the music that they were playing was the, you know, that type of music that makes you look around and see who's there first, you know. And then the people were staring at us, and we come in there dressed the way we're dressed. And we sat down, I ordered some drinks, and I said, we out of here. And we left. I felt really uncomfortable. You know, do you guys feel uncomfortable in those type of environments? Babs, we know you flourish, but Lissa. Lissa.
I'm particular about the environment. If it feels unsafe, I don't like it. Like there was a club when I went to Charlotte. I'm not gonna say the name of the club because you might like this club if you from Charlotte. If I said
Well,
the name,
Babs might like it.
And when I got there, they wanded me down 3 times. I said, "How much guns is in here? Like I already got checked over there. Like y'all checking me again over here. Like it's making me nervous." And I did not feel comfortable in that establishment. But the hood loved me though.
Can I tell you what happened?
Brooklyn, I know the vibes. Okay, I go to New York University. I'm good in every hood. But
would you,
know, every
would
hood
you pat
good.
her down at the door? Would you pat her down at the door?
Absolutely.
And see, anywhere that they patted
Okay.
my mom's down yesterday.
You
I
look
said,
too good. You look too good
First
not
of all,
to get patted down.
No, first of all, okay, you look in my little bit of pocketbook where no gun can fit in.
But
Then,
Mom,
then hold up.
you look
Let me
too
finish
good.
up.
They gonna
Respect
pat you
your mom
down.
today. I say put on the she went like this. I mean, and she had eyes for me or something. I'm telling you, because she had them eyes. She said, "Oh, y'all leaving?" I mean, she wanted the real feel. Okay.
You could have had a tutu on your shoe and called it Peggy Sue. So pat her down too. We don't know. You coming in with Lady Luck, you might have a gun tucked. Okay, we don't know.
Well, you should know. You should know.
Okay. Okay.
You watch Raising Kanan? You watch
should know.
Raising Kanan?
no.
You know.
Yeah.
It was good this last
That's
episode.
right, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I would have to check those two if they was coming in somewhere.
Definitely bad.
I will. Yeah, you ain't gotta check us. My mouth is my
look like
weapon.
they could do something. That's why she don't want to get on there because she gonna tear somebody's butt up if she get up there and they say the wrong thing.
No, you got it.
Absolutely. You better search me.
Well, speaking of search, MC Search has went to his Instagram and he
Wait a
shared.
minute, real quick. If you watch, I'm sorry, listener. If you watch Raising Kanan, then you see the mother is a baddie, always got on the tight outfits with the blicky in a purse. So at the end of the day, everyone has to get searched. It doesn't matter how good they look. Those
And
are
this is the
usually
places that I
ones.
don't want to frequent, you know? We found some nice places where that wasn't happening.
What's wrong with the hood?
I don't feel safe.
Neither do I.
And I lived out in the hood for mad years. I guess you call it bougie or whatever it may be. Like, I was out in Newark and I loved it for years. And then when I went recently, I locked my doors. You know, I mean, yo, what do you want me to do? I didn't feel comfortable,
When
bro.
we walked in, it was very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. You're walking and everybody's looking at you.
Exactly.
I mean, the guys over
You
there.
should get accustomed to people looking at you by now.
Yeah, but they
no,
wasn't giving
they
us
wasn't just
looks of, hey,
looking.
sexy.
No, they wasn't. They looking to see, oh, they got some money coming in here or something like
man.
that. I have no idea, but I didn't feel safe either.
It ain't
Well,
safe.
y'all look like y'all ready to get lined up. I'm not gonna lie. Going to certain clubs is like going to the welfare office. You can't go there in your best. You gotta go there kind of looking like a little bit like a mess. You gotta give them, you know, it's balance. If you go in there with your fur coat looking like Frank Lucas and his wife at the boxing game, you are a target. You gotta go there looking like you dressed in Target. You gotta put on, you know. Don't be going in there with your Gucci belts and your eyewear. You gotta go there with your eyes ready to see what's going on. You gotta have your antennas up. Where were your antennas?
I need
you was in the ghetto.
I need some. What's up, Short Sexy? I need advice right quick. I need to know what y'all would do. So I was in a rush. I ran to the dishwasher and I grabbed this glass out. I only saw this side is clean, but this side revealed that it wasn't cleaned. You know, this is my my smoothie. Would you continue going? Because I already did half the glass already. Like,
You already good. You did it already. You asked a crazy question.
it's my smoothie, but I mean,
You halfway in. What are you drinking in now though? It's not a smoothie.
it's
What
water.
is it now?
It's water. It's water.
Yeah, you
But-
good.
Yeah, I just looked at the clean side, and just now I turned the cup, and it looked crazy. All right, go ahead.
You're all right, baby.
Yeah, you might as well finish. You already started. You know. It already got the remnants. It'd be different if it was somebody else's cup or glass from earlier, but because it's already yours, and you know.
No, it was in the dishwasher. That might be a weekend thing. I don't know when the cup.
I just want to ask one question.
Hmm.
Are we going to talk about how you and Shantae grew up and
No.
what your sister is? No, I'm just saying,
No.
everybody be interested.
No, they're not interested.
Yes, they are. You heard Bab say that.
She was just playing. She was just playing.
No, she wasn't playing.
I was just playing, but don't worry about that. Now, share the love, share the lives. It's not Wild Out Wednesday. It's not Freaky Friday. It is Marvelous Monday. We feeling great. It is Lady Luck's sister's birthday. Her sister's name is Shantae.
Where you at, sister?
Shantae already got money. She's good. She got money. But you can support the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show by going to your Cash App and just put, what is it? It's $ the BEC Show. Bring the
BEC Show.
We would love your support to continue growing this Bacon, Egg, and Cheese platform. As you can see, Lady Luck has to fund and help her family. We got to fund and help our family. So support the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. Bab's birthday is coming up, so we need your support. $ the BEC Show. Make sure you are following the BEC Show on Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now, topics got a little crazy. I don't know what we were talking about, but one of my favorite movies is Paid in Full. Now, the actor by the name of Wood Harris, Noble Wood on Instagram, he had an interview with the Breakfast Club in which he shared that one of the craziest scenes in the movie was actually improv. We're going to let him talk about it, and then we can talk about y'all acting and y'all improv skills afterwards.
Oh, Cameron from Paid in Full. There's a scene in the movie where this guy drives up, and you see Cam walk up to him. Now, the script says he's supposed to just walk up to him, punch him, right? Cameron really punches him, for real. Cameron snatched him out the car. That's not in the script. This dude had a real busted lip. You heard? He snatched him out the car, whole body hitting everything, every step. Slammed him on the ground, really stealing on him. I remember I remember when the director, Charles Stone directed Paid in Full. Shout out Charles Stone. He was like, "Yo, Wood, we had the best shot today. I just gotta tell you what happened." He said, Cam really punched the guy. We kept it. We got it. He was so excited. And when you see it, that's real. That's why it's a jump cut. In other words, it's cut within one shot.
Right.
Jump cut is you see it cut within one shot. There's no camera.
Jump cut means your ass about to get jumped and cut on set with Cameron. How do y'all feel about Cameron improv that entire scene? What would you have done if you were the actor only expecting to be fake punched and you get dragged out, gun to your temple, your mouth is bleeding, and he had to keep going with the scene? How would you feel, and what are your thoughts? It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. We know Babs is an actress, so
Babs would be Cameron in that situation. Babs would definitely go over and beyond. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to watch Foster Sin, so Tubi. You guys got to definitely watch. What's it called?
Call Time.
Call Time. Right? Great acting. Ha! You guys smoke a blunt. Go watch that movie. Incredible. And they leave enough space for a part 2.
Yes, we be launching that movie soon too. So, but I think that is hilarious, especially for me being behind the cameras. I would have been so excited to have got that shot. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's one of the craziest scenes. And to know that was improv, that means that Cam really, but you could tell that Cam really thought he was Rico. So you could tell, like, you know, he was in it. Like, he from Harlem. He grew up on these streets. He felt that in his spirit. Like, he really played the hell out of that part.
Well, Tupac is really Rico. I mean, it's really Bishop, so.
Yeah, he really was Bishop.
Tupac
He really was Bishop.
Have
you ever, either of you ever done a scene that, you know, like an improv and it went crazier than you expected? Or even maybe on stage? Anything ever happened that was unexpected?
Who, me or Luck?
Either of you, yeah.
Luck.
Well, one time, this is when Puffy got acquitted. I was hosting the battle, And I remember host Puffy got quit because I was drunk on Fox 5 News afterwards. But I was there just to host it. And this when Belvedere first came out. So I was getting lit on the side of the stage. And then one of the battle rappers on stage, he said, I make it harder to breathe than Lady Luck in a girdle. And I said, wait a minute, that's not, I'm just here to host.
Niggas, I just walked in. Hey.
So then I went on stage afterwards and I tried to say some lines, but I was so drunk, I was slurring. And RZA was one of the judges, and he walked past me at the end. He tapped me on the shoulder and get him next time, Tiger.
That nigga called you a tiger.
Get him next time.
Nigga hit you on the
Shout
chin
out
like,
RZA.
don't worry, you got them next time.
Shout out to RZA.
Maybe that's why Azalea Banks spat in his face because of his slick mouth, but that's another story. Now, you said that you were hanging out with NeNe Leakes, so this is a brand new breaking story. NeNe Leakes' 23-year-old son, Brentt Leakes, just suffered a heart attack and a stroke. Both a heart attack and a stroke.
When?
It's just now posted on TMZ.
No.
Yeah,
No.
it just posted it 2 hours ago.
No.
3 hours ago.
Oh my God.
Yes, please reach out to her. We're gonna send our prayers and our prayers and our love to NeNe Leakes. They saying that he was quickly transported to a local hospital for medical attention, so that's where he is now. And oh no, so he was hospitalized and now he's out rehabbing. So now I guess they didn't tell you immediately. NeNe didn't tell you she was out partying, but
we don't know what day it happened. It didn't happen the day I was partying. Don't do that.
No. I said he out. I said we don't. I just said that.
Cool.
NeNe,
All right.
okay.
No,
I'm
man,
just want to send my love to NeNe because it's not even her eldest son. This is her baby. This is the younger son.
That's
he's very young. So I just want to, just send our love to all the children, the teenagers, the 20-something-year-olds, because so many of these young people are being affected and having strokes and heart attacks, and it's just crazy. So it's just
a lot of them are smoking.
I know we joke around a lot on this show, but seriously, let's send our love to NeNe Leakes.
Y'all gotta be careful with these vapes out here because they messing with your heart. So a lot of these kids is hooped out and vaped out, and yeah,
I don't like them vape pens. Like I don't like them at all. So yes, prayers to NeNe Leakes. Now back to
everything in moderation. I vape here and there, but they vape. So,
well, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know what happened or what's going on. Brentt is a real good kid, so shout out to Brentt. And like you said, we lifting the kids up. Much love to NeNe and them over there.
Yes,
why you cut me off?
You want to fight?
I'm just saying, you cut me off like whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry. It must have been delayed. I thought you was done. But I mean, if you got a problem.
Oh, okay.
She said you got a problem, come see the girl, she solve them?
That's right.
Okay, well, speaking of problems, sometimes, and I am a mother who is affected by this, and I feel like doing the same thing that this mother is doing. We're talking about protecting the children, and in this next clip, a mother is letting a child know what's going to happen if they don't stop bothering her baby. Now, we're going to take a look, and we're going to go to the ladies for commentary, because I know what I would do.
Oh, my son, one more time, I will be beating you and your mother. Do you understand? I need a yes. Shake head. Okay. Thank you. If you put your hands on my son.
So if you just tuning in, this is the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. This clip is a mother that is, letting a child know there are consequences and repercussions. And if you don't stop bothering my baby, you're going to have a concussion. How do y'all feel about how this mother handled the situation? Would y'all do the same thing? How would you feel if your child was the bully and they got pressed by somebody's parent? Would you agree because your child is in the wrong? It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. We want y'all to sound off. What are your thoughts?
Bunny, you going first?
That's wrong. I'm not with that. I feel like I'm gonna go to the school. I want to have a meeting with the parent. I'm never gonna run up on a kid and scream on them and be like, I'm gonna beat you up and your mother, because like, really, you gonna beat me up? Really? Like, we're not even going there. So if it's a kid that's bothering my son, I want to deal with the adult, because some of these kids got issues. I don't know what this kid issue is. This kid could be on a spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Could have ADHD.
We don't care what kind of cable he got. Spectrum,
Verizon,
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, they could be on Verizon and all of that, Optimum and all of that. So at the end of the day, we're not even doing that. I'm going straight to the parent. Period.
Okay. Now, we have dealt with this situation. Birthday girl, would you like to give your opinion?
I mean, I kind of been in that situation before, so I understand what how she feels. I've screamed at teenagers before over my son. Like, I'd be ready to fight. Like, I wanted to run over this. Like, let me not say that, but like, no, when you get me to that point, don't fuck with my kids. Like,
okay.
Excuse my language.
It's all right. And she's being very calm.
No, I'm the same.
It even happened with her. Listen.
Okay, so what did you do in this situation, Miss Donna?
Excuse me, baby. Let me explain as the mother.
Explaining it too.
I went to the school. I speak to the people. I talk to the little girls.
In that same voice.
I said, in this voice, I said, look, we all are God's children. Y'all are blessed. Y'all all are beautiful. Shate do something to you, come tell me.
They said, F you, lady.
No, they didn't say it. But then that same day, they're going to push my daughter in the street and was pulling her hair and everything. I lost it. So I understand about that. I lost it. I went out there. I said, where these girls walk home at? Where they walk home? Let's go. I stopped in the middle of Teaneck Road, over there, under the underpass. I could have got a ticket. The police could have came, anything. I wasn't thinking, because my daughter got pushed in the street, and I came to the school. Okay? Then I said, which one of y'all want to fight my daughter? Which one? I told Shante, you're going to have to beat up. You're going to fight one of them. Listen, you're going to have to beat up one of them so everybody will stop messing with you. This little tough man said, I'll fight her. I said, okay. And I'm telling all of y'all, if anybody jump in, if anybody do anything that's wrong, you can call your mother, because me and your mother have it too. I did say that.
And then what happened? What Shate do to the girl?
Shate tore her up. Nobody messed with Shate anymore. I'm a changed person inside. My mother used to say, give it to God. But my father said, if you don't beat their ass, I'm going to beat yours. So what you do?
Yeah.
She tried that.
My mom does the same way. Growing up, they always told me, you beat the biggest bitch up and they going to leave you alone.
Yeah.
Well, she tried that stuff with me. But I'm a peacemaker. So one day there was a girl. Now, let me tell the story, because you tell a lie. One day there was these girls, and they had these girls had a problem with me. So my mother used to like to drive around town and find the children. She just said that about Shate. She used to find the children for me. So she found a girl I had a problem with, but she was with her friend that was 6'3", 280 pounds. So my mother gets out the car. Which one of y'all got a problem with my daughter? And I'm in the back seat. I'm being quiet. So my mother said, which one of y'all got a problem with my daughter? And then the big girl was like, I do. And my mother said, all right, Chanel, get out the car. I ain't get out the car because that wasn't my fight.
She did get out the car. Don't let her tell you that she don't remember. She got out the car and she ran out.
I did not run down.
She ran the other way.
No, I didn't.
You said she ducked down.
No, she ran.
No, I didn't. I didn't get out the car. Come on, you're in the middle of my show telling lies. These people know.
I know that's what really happened.
I did not run. I just got out the car.
No.
You seen this girl? She was bigger than Corio. She looked like a football player.
It was the little one that wanted to fight you. It wasn't
No, the big one. The big one was like, you can't put your hands on me. I'm a child. She's like, oh, yeah? Come on, Chanel. Chanel didn't start this problem. Mommy, get back in the car, please. Mommy, please get back in the car. That girl gonna beat my ass. You done signed me up for it. That's child abuse.
Well, my
We
little
always
cousin,
gotta hold our parents down.
my little cousin had an issue with a girl in school, and my cousin told me that she went to pick up my cousin from school, and then her daughter was like, Mommy, that's the girl right there. That's the girl right there. After she done told her daughter, like, yeah, we gonna see her, but the girl is with her mother. And she was like, yo, the mother was mad big. So she said that she told her, oh, all right, babe, we gonna talk to them another time, and kept it moving. She was like, yo, B, like, I was not running up on her mom. Like, see, for me, I'm just real, like, where I'm at in my life right now, I'm just more strategic, right? So I need a paper trail, because at the end of the day, sometimes somebody could be bullying your kid, and then you turn up on them, and you could be the one that gets in trouble. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I need to have some type of paper trail. I'm going to pray that, you know, your mother or your father got some type of sense, because a lot of times you don't know what these kids doing when they not with you. You could think your kid is doing good and they out there wilding. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your kid like, oh, they messing with me, and then you get to the school and they like, yeah, well, he be messing with him too, and then you find out it's a whole different story. So that's why I need to go up there. I don't want to talk to the teachers. I want to talk to the parents. Call a meeting. I want a meeting with this kid parent in front of y'all, so we can have all of this documented. Because when we turn up, we coming home, period. Because we got paperwork. I don't have a problem. My son, 8-year-olds are going to jail. You put your hand on my kid, I'm calling 911, and them cuffs are getting thrown on you. Lock that little heathen up. That little animal. You're going to jail.
That little animal.
You're going to jail, B. Assault charge. I'm not playing.
Back in the day,
I'm not going to be the one that go to jail.
Babs, when they was going to school, it was no help like that, okay?
Yeah, you know that
go
was
to the police department, they don't do nothing. We had a problem with Josiah, with all these boys wanted to mess with him in school. We had to sit with the students. Their parents was all back there and everything. They can't do nothing with their own kids. The kids are cursing them out. So
yeah, you're right. That's why we got all of that in the paper trail. So when we hit that court, my lawyer like, yo, we da. So now you know by this point, this is the reason why homie is tuned up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shoot, that's scary.
That's Babs.
You better get control of your kids. That's all I'm saying. You run up on mine, you going to jail.
This ain't the time to do it now in this generation.
Going to jail.
People got guns and everything like that. This is not the time to do it. I was talking about back when they was in school. I wouldn't try to do that now.
That's why I'm saying. That's why they going to jail. I'm not playing with these little kids out here.
Things have changed from back then.
She don't let them fight no more.
Things have changed. And speaking of change, this young lady is at a homegoing service, and she noticed a lot of people change. They wasn't messing with her mother in her life, but thought they was going to come to the funeral, and she checked them. Keep that same energy. Let's take a look.
At my mom's funeral.
And half of y'all in this church, she did not mess with, and she did not like. You, I don't even know why you here. Because you didn't mess with my mom. Oh my God. And on top of that, you talk bad about her. I don't even know why you here. Because you got a lot to say, and ain't came and did nothing for her. You, I'm just waiting for you to say something, because I got a Henny and a Jimmy waiting on you. Girl, you.
At my mom's funeral.
Yo, it's the Hemi and the Jimmy for me. So, I agree. You know, I told my daughter the same thing. I told my daughter I'm going to have a list of people that you better not let in, okay? But how do y'all feel about this young lady calling people out at her mama homegoing service because they was not treating her mother right in her life? So don't think that you going to come and pull up and make y'all hearts feel better. Babs, how do you feel? Lady Luck, how do you feel? And you, in the comment section, how do you feel? It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show.
Coco. Okay, I'll go. So when my cousin just passed away in July, I had wrote a speech that I was going to come at everybody with as well. You know what I mean? because I just felt the way about certain people in my family that I was related to. And I have a really great friend and spiritual guide, or whatever you want to call it, named Jelani. And Jelani told me to go look up the Hebrew definition of love. See, in our current language, love is just love, and it's anything. I love my car, I love my dog, I love my mom, I love my girl. You know what I'm saying? But in Hebrew, there's so many definitions, so many different words for love, and there's so many definitions. You get what I'm saying? So me personally, I would rather go up there at a time like this. I know you mad and you angry with people there, but I would go up there and make them feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, without calling them out and things of that nature. But I'm glad that I changed my speech, and it taught me, and it also hit people in the heart. You know, it convicted them. And
so you ain't had no Hemi and the Jimmy for nobody after the service?
Nah, because the speech that I gave was about basically people being hypocrites. And basically, you know, I was going off scripture and going off of what my cousin stood for, opposed to what other people stood for. So, you know what I mean? If they was listening, trust me, they was listening. Because when anybody else came up and said their speech, they would refer back to mine, which was, you know, eloquently written. So,
I'm gonna make a video just in case my daughter feeling like, you know, like that. I'm gonna have a video, okay? I'm gonna say it with my own voice. I'm gonna make a video. I'm actually gonna make it now, just in case, and then press play. God forbid, I'm just playing. Now, Babs, how do you feel? Do you feel like the young lady stepped out and did too much? Do you agree with what she did at the homegoing service?
I'm cool with it. But real quick, off topic, speaking of video, because it just made me think of something. One of my friends, she had her grandmother record a video for her daughter, for her 18th birthday. And it was beautiful, but it was the saddest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Because the grandmother's like, hi, happy 18th birthday. I'm sorry I couldn't be here for your birthday, because she know by the time she turns 18, she's not going to be here anymore. And it was beautiful, but it was sad too. So let's get off that topic real quick. So
thanks
no,
a lot,
I don't
Babs.
I wanted to do that with my grandmother. Like,
I mean, if anybody got that idea, you know, you can make that happen. But I'm
what happens if they make the video and they actually do live a little bit longer than what they expected? Now they at their 114, like, motherfucker, don't press play, goddamn it. Don't hit the tape now. I'm
don't
here.
hit the tape.
What made you think a grandma wasn't gonna make it?
That's a whole fact. But I'm here for it. It's not something that I would do. You know, I wouldn't mind somebody doing it at my funeral, but it's not something that I would do. No, because we're not even gonna get that far. I'm just gonna get security to get you out of there, and so because I'm not dealing with that. Like,
I love you not minding that. Like, okay, hold me down. You heard? What about you, birthday girl?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'll probably be that same person.
Yeah, Shantae, that's her person.
I'll definitely stop people at the door.
Like, yo,
like, you didn't do nothing for my mother when she was here. You didn't call her when she needed you. Why are you here now?
My grandmother told me she don't want nobody at her funeral. She said, I don't want people there with their crocodile tears. I said, all right, grandma, got you.
My mother said she don't even want a funeral, so.
I don't want nobody looking down on me. You wasn't my friend in the beginning, you know?
Yo, I asked Shantae, can I record a video for my funeral? Like, because there's a certain song I want her to play. So I want to sing it. She's like, no. I was like, all right, I thought that'd be funny, you know, make everybody laugh.
I just got one rule for my funeral. If they ain't crying, kick them out. No. Can't be in my funeral not crying and smiling and shit. Hey, how you doing? How I'm doing? Everybody's doing horrible. Okay? Everybody's doing horrible for the next 3-4 hours, B. So you better drop a tear or get up out of here.
If you tapping people, excuse me, you're having too much fun. Sit up.
That tissue, you like the collection plate pass, the tissue box pass, and yours better be wet. You better do something to look like you crying, or you gotta go. That's it.
I wanted the opposite. I wanted people to celebrate my life. Like, I feel like I'm so funny and fun and amazing at my funeral. I want people to be rejoicing about my life, and I want them to be laughing until like maybe tears of, you know, like laughing tears. Like, you remember when she did, you know? I don't want them to be so, you know, but that's just me. Babs and I are two different sides. So Babs, I'm coming in. I'm not even gonna put makeup on the way I'm gonna be crying.
Yes. Well, shit. I hope not. Shit. I want to be at your funeral.
You're older than me.
Shit.
You're older than me.
You just said.
You're older than me. I'm just going based off of the time frame of the years when we was born. So according to that,
no, I got to joke. This man, this big hustler in New York, one of them died. And he's somebody asked him, will you be going to so-and-so's funeral? He said, hell no, he ain't gonna be coming to mine. I told my daughters, and I'm saying this online, I don't want no funeral. I want nobody looking down on me, have a memorial of me, put a beautiful picture of me, play whatever you want, do some videos and stuff, but nobody ain't gonna look at me laying in the casket. I'm sorry, except for my kids and stuff. That's it.
All right, this thing's going left. It's very morbid. It's
no, we don't want that. But I mean,
I
know, but then here you go. You know what I mean?
No, but I'm just.
She came and gave her last will and testament.
Cousin, shout out to my cousin Monica in the comments. Make sure, if you know, God forbid, if you still here, make sure that is the #1 rule. If they not crying, they flying. That's a whole fact. Get them out of there. Get them out of there.
What if they cried earlier, like now they taking a break?
Then that's fine. Have a picture or something to prove. You gotta have receipts that you was crying.
Like, no, I was already crying. I was already crying.
Excuse me, Miss Babs requested you have to leave. But I was crying 10 minutes ago. Look.
Yes. Post it on live or something. Like, but you gotta be crying. Like, that's the whole fact. Run the cameras back. Like, get them up out of here.
That's crazy.
Where is the proof? Now,
especially if we doing a viewing. If you walk past, if you stop at my casket and don't cry, you gotta go. Get them out of here. Don't do none of this. Don't do none of this.
Don't do none of this.
At my casket, B. You better be doing this. That.
Nah, no Gucci casket. Don't waste no money. I'm out of here, man. Put me in a wooden box. Get me out of here.
Now, something that tragically happened recently, and I think it's like a. Y'all want? Okay, sorry.
From sad to sadder.
Too many stories in front of me. Sorry.
I'm getting depressed.
There was a man in Dallas who played a pickup game. He's 31. He played a pickup game against a woman who was 21 years old. She ended up beating him in this game, and out of embarrassment, he took his kids home and came back and shot her because he was embarrassed that he got beat by a girl playing basketball. Now, this young woman, her name was Asia Womack. She was actually a star player on her high school team. She played basketball in college. She was really good at playing basketball. And because he was embarrassed, he took her life. He's actually has not been caught yet. I would like to show his picture.
They were actually friends. They were friends, and that's what made the mother upset. The mother was like, "Yo, we've eaten together, like we've broke bread together, like we were friends." She said the things that she's done for this guy, and for him to, do what he did. It's just soft. Like it's a lot of soft men out here nowadays. You know, I'm not gonna assume. I'm saying he might have not grew up with the best male role models.
This is him. If anybody know, if you a friend, if you know this man in Dallas, okay, I'm gonna find his name.
Black list.
They not released. They did not release his name in the
That's Delta.
Report. But again, if you're in the Dallas area, if you have any information, please share. Okay.
It's wild.
Yeah, ladies, be careful out here. You got a lot of men out here that don't like to be spoken to away. They got like they egos. It's crazy. Like I've seen it in some men's eyes where I'm talking back and I can see it in their eyes that like, okay, let me calm down because it looked like he about to swing on me. Like it gets crazy. So you gotta be careful. I remember one time I was at the dice game. The dice game, baby. And then I'm killing homie. And so he's mad. I'm talking, you know, when I gamble, I talk shit. I do. So now other people trying to bet on my line. I'm like, no, can't nobody bet on my line. I want his money. I just want his money. So now he even more mad because I'm killing him. So I told myself, if I ace, I'm out. As soon as I ace, I said, yeah, I'm out of here. Now he mad. Yo, you ain't gonna give me a chance to win my money back? You ain't gonna give me a chance to win my money back? Yeah, I said, yo, I gave you multiple chances to win your money back. So I can't get no walk. Where you wanna walk to? Up the block?
Juniors.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where you wanna walk? Like, no, I gave you multiple chances. You lost. I was all kinds of bitches. He walking beside me. I thought he was gonna beat me up and take the money. I was nervous.
That's
like,
but
if if I was a dude, I don't think it would have been that type of action. But he was furious. So, ladies, just be careful. You know, sometimes you can't shit talk. She probably was shit talking him while she was killing him on the court. Going crazy on him, and he couldn't take it.
His name was Cameron Hogg. So again, if anyone has any information that can help this family get justice, that would be really helpful. Look, have you ever had, well, either of y'all, have y'all ever had, well, Bab just told her story. Have you ever had anything like that? Maybe like a rap battle?
Look how I look. Look how I look. Of course. That's the story of my life. Have I ever? Which one you want to hear? Shoot. What? I told you when the man slapped me and knocked my wig off. I mean, there's been times where I know that I should have got slapped. Like, it was one time outside Perfections, I'm selling CDs, and this one guy was like, nah, he not gonna buy my CD. But then later on, he bought the same exact CD from my homeboy, and my homeboy is light-skinned with green eyes. So I cursed him out outside the club and called him all type of F-bombs and stuff. The dice game thing, I did that on 135th. They didn't even want to gamble with me. Now we don't gamble with girls. They let me come in on $5. We outside. It is 7 hours now. It is dark. Now we done moved to an alleyway. I looked up and it's just me, him, and a couple of my people. So we started whispering to each other, you know, move one by one. And my cousin Shan had to act like he had it on him. I've had my friends get cursed out for hanging out with me because, you know, look at me. The men, they get intimidated sometimes. Like, who is this person? They don't know if they want to dap me, slap me, or, you know, take me down in the bedroom. So that's the story of my whole entire life.
Yeah, them dice games get spooky. And a lot of times they don't want you to bet. I've been to plenty of games where they like, yeah, you can't bet on my line. I don't gamble with girls. That's why when they let you bet and you start winning, they get mad. So be careful.
Yeah, no,
that's why I just go to the casino now. I don't play CeeLo anymore. I play crap.
Yeah, I stopped doing that. I used to pull over every time I saw them on any corner. Newark, New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Harlem, everywhere. I used to be out of my mind. I don't do it no more.
Thinking about that, right? Ooh, that was a crazy time.
The things that I used to do. Yeah. You know, I chill.
You should say it.
What?
Now that just happens to me. Like when I'm out and I turn guys down, they don't handle it too well, and they be cursing me out, call me all types of, you know.
No, it's very sad.
That's
that
scary.
You go outside.
That's scary, Shantae. I've been saying that to years to some of my guy friends. I'm like, yo, women do not get dressed for you.
Right.
They don't get dressed. I said, you don't understand what a woman goes through. You could be walking down the street and then you see a few guys on the corner and you like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? And why do we got to feel that way? Then you cross the street and then they say something about you crossing the street. If you walk through them, even if you say hi back, now they really want to talk to you, and then you like no, and then they harass you because of that, and FUB and
now look,
like it's horrible.
That goes back to the beginning of my discussion in the beginning of the show. Why I feel uncomfortable in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? And the reason being is because like we just went on vacation. Me, my mom's and Maria. We're surrounded by our Caucasian brothers and sisters. Maria could wear a thong outside. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we go to South Beach, it's a wrap. She could walk down the street, be fully clothed. We walk down South, be fully clothed. They don't care. They'll grab your hand. You know what I'm saying? They'll like, and they'll do it with your person there with you. It happened to her. One night, I couldn't even drive fast enough, me and my friends. Like, tell them what happened downtown.
So we went to the parking lot, and Al went to go get the keys. I mean, well, yeah, the keys so we can leave. And I was sitting on the hood of the truck, because my feet were hurting. This group of guys walked by, and one of the guys just starts rubbing my foot.
Nah.
Just starts rubbing my foot.
And my brother-in-law by himself.
And he saw it, and he came, and then, oh my gosh, all of them were like all up on him, and I had to like be between them. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's like these men feel entitled. And I try to tell guys that are my friends that y'all are not entitled to a pretty girl that you see. Every pretty girl you see is not for you. And they're not entitled to talk to you. Like, or, you know, to stop and have a conversation, and you tell them I'm married and they still won't leave you alone. Well, can you be my friend? Can you have a friend? And it's like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, it's insane. And for men, like, y'all gotta stop it, because it's scary. It gets scary.
And it makes women feel unsafe. And Barry, some jokes just aren't funny. All right, Barry.
And when I said I was married, he was like, so what the fuck you doing here for? Like, this was another story when I was in the a club. So I can't go to the club without my husband. Like, I'm not.
Yo, this is how they feel. It's disgusting. They felt like, yeah, you in the club, so I'm entitled to touch you, to talk to you. You have to talk to me.
So
like,
we can't.
yeah.
So
you got
black
dressed
women,
up. You can't. To them, you went and did your hair and looked nice and got dressed for them. Period. That's just it. It's for them. And if you don't talk to them, it's like you're a bitch. You're a hoe. F you. You ain't all of that. You ain't this. So some of them want to hit you.
And you can't
some
say
of them
you're gay.
will physically hit you.
And you can't even be gay. Forget about that.
I act like I don't speak English. Period. That's it. Or I act like I'm deaf.
Act like you deaf.
Start doing hands. I start doing all types of sign language. I don't understand you.
Ladies, let me explain something to you. These are very uncomfortable situations, and you always want to be careful in them, because you don't know if the man, you know, you turn him down politely or if you be nice. So when the next time a man pushes up on you and you don't want it, you gotta go, hey, what's up, man? You know what I mean? Make the deepest voice that you can. Man, hopefully they're not into that too. Hopefully they're like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Yeah, you never know. They might. They like it's just crazy.
They be like,
and
yeah,
like
I knew
you
it.
said, I don't even say I'm gay. As soon as you tell them that you be like, oh, I'm a lesbian. They be like, me too.
Yeah.
Like it's
but
no.
Why can't we? And that's a chit chat topic I think I wanted to bring up. Like, why we can't feel comfortable? And I would love some of our men who's in the comments to come up. Why black women can't feel comfortable around black men? Yesterday, we left an establishment because all the black men in there kept looking at the women that I was with. Now, it was cool to look, but it just was super uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And like I just said, we just went on vacation where 98% of the people down there were Caucasian. And I felt super comfortable. I didn't feel worried at all. Why is it that we can't feel safe amongst our people or be with our people? And that's where we should feel the safest. Like, these men are going to take care of me. Why do we feel like, you know, sometimes they predators? I need y'all to sound off.
Coach, after watching, let me tell you this though, love. After watching Dama,
I was just thinking that, yo, we be in the same. I was like,
I'm
about Jeffrey Dahmer.
I don't feel. And let me tell you
so
something.
Nice.
Let me tell you something. I used to work at Hess in Riverhead, Long Island. I used to work at Hess. I was a cashier, and I worked the nighttime from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And so the doors were locked at 11 o'clock. The doors are locked. And some of the guys would come through and be like, yo, can I come in? Like, and I know how that feels. I'm from New York. I know how it feels to walk up to the glass. You want to go in the store and look around. And depending on the vibe, I would let them come in. And my manager would be like, yo, that's dangerous. And I'm like, yeah, I'm scared of the other people. You're never getting in at this time. I'm not buzzing you in here. But Tyreek and them, I'm going to buzz him in. Like, and guess what? They would come, yo, she would pull up, give me free bud and all of that, because it was just like, yo, I did feel safe. And I've been in situations where I felt unsafe with black men, but overall, like I try to give them the benefit of the doubt in those type of situations, love. So I'm I don't feel comfortable around those people.
I mean, I truly feel like, you know, your intuition and your gut, like your instincts will kick in, and you kind of know who you can do certain things around, whether they're black, white, Puerto Rican.
You're absolutely right.
What they will do, love, see, some of the guys, like you said, you walking down the beach, they just gonna grab you. They putting it out there. See, what the other ones do is they don't put it out there. They act like everything's cool and get you to feel comfortable. And then, yeah, come on, let's go have some drinks. Yeah, come on.
I hear you. I just know what I experienced. And I'm not saying it happens all the time, and I don't like being around my people and all of that other stuff. I just know that the vibe, even as of yesterday, when I walk in there, I'm not dressed like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still pretty, but I'm not dressed like that. But everybody with me and their outfits, you know what I mean? The looks that they were getting was extremely uncomfortable. So I hear what you're saying. Somebody might go hide in the bushes and you'll never know about it. Cool, I hear you. But I know that when I was walking with Maria down in Fort Lauderdale, there was nothing. You know what I mean? The vibe is cool. And then I go down to Miami. I'm on South Beach because she need, you know, we want to go eat down there. And we was completely uncomfortable because every couple feet. And then it'd be like, somebody grab my girl. Now what I'm going to do?
He did grab me.
Like, what I'm going to do? Like, I know I ain't do nothing. What else I'm supposed to do, Maria?
So you had just like that car, you ain't, you know,
what
you're
am I
a
supposed
fighter.
to do?
Yeah. The guy grabbed my arm. Like, I'm just like, he grabbed my whole arm and she just kept walking.
I didn't
like,
see it.
And I'm like,
Nigga said, give him your arm and let's go. Shit.
I'm like, excuse me.
I didn't see it.
Get that motherfucker your arm so we can leave.
She was ahead of me a little bit.
No, I'm sorry.
Like, she put some pep in her step.
I'm sorry that
And I was
happened
just
to
like,
you.
excuse me, don't touch me.
That's
Like,
the same thing
you know, like I'm the man. I'm the alpha woman.
All right, see, that's enough. That's okay now.
Oh.
See, you're back to Lady Luck.
All right, so yeah.
No, but I didn't see when it happened. She had told me about it up the street. I turned around and said, who? You know what I mean? I was looking for.
No. I told her about it then, right then and there.
No,
but she waited till we got up the street to say, who touched
Start
you?
yelling.
She waited till we got up the street to say it. And the guy was far gone, so he didn't hear her. But she got tough. She got big body when he wasn't around, so I understand.
All right, get out of here.
Well, someone else who has gotten tough with the rapper.
She got the armor of God around her.
What? No.
Okay, Total.
The armor of God. She's
I
Total,
be asking. I be putting these situations, and I be asking people, what did you expect me to do? That's all. That's it. What did you expect me to do? Yo, real quick, right? Yo, real quick, right? So I was with my homegirl. She flew me to town to LA. And we were her friends. And this man is a big man. So I'm going to just skip the whole story. We at the end. So they had got into it. So she was like, I'm leaving. So she went in her room and grabbed her bag. And she was on the phone with somebody talking crap. Now, I guess he had choked her downstairs, but I didn't see that part. So when she come out the room, he went to grab her phone. And he automatically, from her instinct, she kicked him in the balls. And I saw from his instinct, it was just natural reaction. He punched her in the face. So now everybody turned, and I said, man, what you do that for?
Luck was on the phone like 911. We have a situation.
I said, man, why would you do that? Everybody like, well, where was Luck? What you mean, where was Luck? Did you see this big? I don't know why people be trying to line me up. Like, y'all supposed to like, go fight that man. Fight that man.
Well, speaking of fighting that man, Taina, I'm not sure of her last name now, that G Herbo's girl, Emily B's daughter, she was raised by Fabolous, but now she's raising up on Fabolous because she is not appreciating the way Fabolous is treating her mother. So recently, Fabolous took to Instagram to post a birthday shout out for his daughter, Journey. In that post, he explains that he named her, he loves her, and all these things. So then Taina came in the comment section, and she said, this post is hilarious. Might not know when you're going through it, but you'll get it in the end. Translation for, I haven't taken care of my daughter in almost a year, and I don't even ask about her well-being because I don't care. I'm bitter, and I only want to be a father to my two beautiful sons who I can manipulate. So she said, stop playing on the internet. Now we know that Taina is she doesn't really say too much. She doesn't do a lot of beefing. She doesn't say a lot, but there were some people in the comment section who came for Taina because they said, well, you ain't had that energy when G Herbo was moving to LA to be with you and not take care of your son, not see your son. So how come you only care about what's happening with Journey? So we're going to go to the ladies. You in the comment section, how do you feel about Taina sounding off and speaking her truth towards Fabolous, even though he did raise her since she was 2 years old? Now that she's going through turmoil with her mother, she's speaking out, and we want to know your thoughts. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show.
I feel like she could have texted him that. You know, it was unnecessary, and so the backlash that she's getting is it comes with the territory. You know, it's gonna be people that agree with you and people that don't. So now she gotta eat that because she made her decision to make that post public. When she could have DM'd him or text him that same thing or called him. I'm pretty sure she got his number. You know what I mean? So putting your mother business, that ain't even your business. That's your mother's business now. We didn't know that. You know what I mean? So I think she was out of line for that, in my opinion.
Do you agree, Lady Luck Chanel Jones?
I ain't got nothing to say.
Okay, we'll go to your birthday girl. How do you feel?
I kind of agree with Babs, what she was saying.
Okay. I mean, I too agree because I just feel like, you know, Taina hasn't been speaking out. She keeps it pretty quiet for the most part. So for you to, you know, expose, even though we do know certain things, because there was a video of Fabolous threatening to beat Emily and her father up on TMZ. There was a video of that. So we do know that there are some issues in the family, but she should not have exposed him because he does love you and as his daughter. So yeah. Anybody?
I don't know. It's just very crazy, you know, because Fabolous, I don't know. He's knocked down all the bad dancers in New York City. It's very hard to find a bartender or
Allegedly.
It's hard to find a bad one that Fab ain't knocked down. Allegedly. It's a big mess over there.
Well, hopefully Fabolous uses this as ammunition to find a studio and put it all on a track.
No, he just did the Diddy joint. He just and Diddy has a right now Diddy has a challenge going on for that song that he got with him and Bryson Tiller. So and Fab laid a verse to that. So shout out Fab and shout out Diddy.
I just feel like the personal family stuff should be kept, you know, between y'all. I'm not really here for it. You know, social media could be a problem. It could cause problems within the family. So that's just for me. I'm gonna call you directly if I don't like a post that you posted. I'm not gonna go under the post and be like, yo, but she did. That's crazy. That's just.
My mom did. My mom told me that because, you know, we went through a situation as a family where I'm posting. And yeah, I've gotten calls. I got to do better with that stuff. I'm doing a lot better because I used to be worse. I used to post the person picture and write a paragraph right under it. But, you know, my mother was like, nah, you can't do that, you know. So
that in your story a couple days ago?
Shut up my business. So that's why.
That's how I feel about Kanye. I feel like we are Kanye's family, Black people, we are family. And when he does certain things, it's like he's letting the neighbors know things that he could just let us know and teach us things. Like when he threw on that White Lives Matter shirt, it was like, instead of you doing it this way, there's other ways to go about it. And now he's back in the news. Kanye West is back in the news because of some alleged anti-Semitic messages and tweets that he posted on social media. So because of that, his Instagram and Twitter accounts have both been shut down. He even went to the extent of saying, how can I be anti-Semitic when Black people are Jews? And he just said a couple of other things. So basically he came at Diddy's head and he told Diddy, I'm going to show you, because he felt like Diddy was working for the Jews, is what he was saying. He's like, I'm not listening to the Jews. How you listening to the Jews? I'm going to do what I want to do. And because of that, he got shut down on social media platforms. So, yeah, how do y'all feel about another Kanye rant? Do you feel like it's valid for his social media platforms to be discontinued? And yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts? Do you feel like this is deserving?
Let's see where he's going with this, because also he's been wearing a hat that says 2024 on it, and don't remember he threw in his bid to run for president back in 2020. He might be really serious about this, so it might be strategic to open up the discussion. And again, I'll be giving him the benefit of the doubt, and I'll be very articulate, and then he just goes extremely left. So every time I try to have Kanye's back and make sense of what's going on, he shows me, no, luck, you're wrong. I'm going this way. Like some of the things that he's doing, I can't make excuses for anymore. And I don't know if it's a bipolar episode. Allegedly, he doesn't have any real friends around him. He's cutting a lot of people off. He fired a lot of his team, and he's hiring people to help him politically. So it does make sense to put out that shirt if you are here and going to run for president. Now, that would make sense, because now you can go campaign to these people, and you can campaign love. So he might be taking and also he has that documentary coming out with Candace Owens. So
well, even recently, Meek Mill spoke out because he was upset because he felt like Kanye took shots at him, because Kanye in an interview said it's so crazy how these rappers, you know, they talk about guns and gun violence and killing each other, but then they want to go petition for prison reform.
It's extremely hypocritical.
But he's the same person that said that he went to Jacob and got a watch before my house, and all these things that he said in his first album.
Right.
And now that he has his new voice,
but
he has a new
voice.
voice.
The thing with that song, All Fall Down, Kanye was telling and giving an insight look to how artists and people are and how they feel. You get what I'm saying? And he was like almost making fun of himself. Opposed to they have a documentary coming. We haven't doing shots? Okay, let's do some shots. They're doing a documentary about Black Lives Matter and how it was a sham. But damn, I'm having all type of different thoughts right here. But bottom line, just a lot of love to Kanye, and I just pray that he's not going through a mental breakdown like they said, because it's very unfortunate.
I mean, the things he says makes a lot of sense, but again, I just feel like I was always taught that you don't let the neighbors know the family business. So it was a certain way that he could go about it and do it differently, where he's not condemning or making it seem like he is agreeing with, you know, white supremacist movements.
But
like,
where did he say? Where is
it
it that he said that white supremacist movement, when he said that white lives
just
matter?
putting on the White Lives Matter shirt? It took a whole explanation that you gave, and it sounded great. But then when he said why he did it, it sounded dumb to me. So it was like, there's another way to go about it. Don't just throw on this shirt and think that, oh, we get the message. No, change how you presenting the message, because the way you're doing and the way you're going about it is making it seem as though you are following something else. Like the fact that it needed a whole disclaimer that we had to break it down. No, put it in layman's terms. Like
you imagine you went to the mall and every nationality had a shirt on saying their lives matter. Like Latino lives matter, Asian lives matter. You know what I'm saying? Gay lives matter. Like imagine everybody start wearing those shirts.
Well, do what you feel is great, but at the end of the day, we understand that Black Lives Matter is bigger than the organization. It's literally us just saying, can you stop killing us? Like, can you understand that our lives are of significance? Do you understand that God put us on this earth for a purpose too? And the purpose is not to be your doormat or your slave.
So we need another slogan.
Or for you to kill us and not get off, to only get a lot of these cops are getting they kill us and then they get a paid vacation. So it's not about Black Lives Matter, the foundation. It's literally saying, yo, do you see what's happening to us? Do y'all care? That's what it is.
I just feel like it's not fair.
So when you put on a White Lives Matter shirt, it's like you saying F what y'all saying.
I just feel like
they
it's not
matter
fair.
too.
I just feel like it's not fair, and I feel like the organization that was supposed to help us, was supposed to, put us in the forefront. Now that we're using that slogan, I think that we believe in that slogan more than the movement it is itself. It's not fair that like that slogan has to represent us as a people, and the people who are running it were completely a farce. Like these people are paying for mansions, and these people who are supposed to be running this situation are like all over the place and doing so much. But all of us are going to get offended, and we're still standing behind this movement, even though this movement has proven to be gone bust. They took the monies, instead of putting the money back into these communities that you and I are talking about. They say they have sex operators. Wait till y'all see this documentary. But I still got to use that slogan and be emotionally tied to that slogan that they came up with and basically robbed our people. You got Sharon.
But again, that's what I'm saying. It's not about that. It's literally about, it's beyond that. It's like, we know that, certain foods, red meat, could make you have a heart attack. So now we like, yo, let's all be vegan. And you come in like, I want to wear a cheeseburger shirt. Calm the fuck down, because the cheeseburgers are killing us. So it's like, it's another way to deliver the message is all I'm saying. When he said about prison reform, and that is true. You say that all the time. The music reflects negativity, but then instead of you putting more empowering messages in your music, so that it can coexist with what you're petitioning for, you're not doing that. But still, again, it's a better way for Kanye. He would have been better off just calling Meek and saying, yo, let's collaborate. The same way Bab just said, you ain't have to go throw the shirt on. You could have called these rappers. You got their numbers. You could have said, yo, let's unite. Let's utilize our platform. Let's make better music.
I mean, that's beautiful.
Other than everything for TV. You are now Kanye Kardashian because you do everything for TV. Everything's for the hype, the trolling. It's not real.
So let me ask you a question. What if he was right in the things that he's saying, and we're being conditioned to think that he's crazy?
No, he is right.
Because like, I don't agree with anti-Semitic, but Jews run the music industry. They own our labels. So you have these people that when he's talking like that, it's wrong how he's doing it, and it's on social media, but he's right. You get what I'm saying? And it's like I watch these. There was a thing. I don't want to. I try to be politically correct like Babs, but I watch the record labels outside. They try to do reform and stuff. It just reminds me of the drug dealers that come back and give everybody a turkey during Thanksgiving. You've pumped poison in our community. Mothers are dying. Our families are broken. Of course, we didn't bring the drugs in the community. That's absolutely right. We don't have the planes, and we didn't do it, and it was purposely done and put in our communities. But we continue the cycle after we've seen the effects and after we've seen, and we don't hold ourselves accountable. We come back and we buy the kids school supplies and stuff after we done sold their parents drugs and things like that. I just feel the same way with the music industry. I feel like we are pumping so much poison into our children's minds. It's not even just the music; it's the imagery. It's how these young people view each other. You know what I'm saying? The term bitch and how bitches become a part of our everyday language. I can't turn on a hip hop station without somebody telling me they slept with my girl or I'm a bitch. I can't listen to hip hop. Somebody tell me, yo, I sleep with your girl. I do this, I do that. I can't listen to hip hop without some, the radio nowadays without somebody giving me some type of drug information. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're sitting here, like, it went from us watching them, just the people in the South with the promethazine, to it became a complete pandemic through our industry. And we've watched people die off of it. We watched Lil Wayne have multiple seizures on airplanes. We watched Juice WRLD overdose on drugs. And we still singing about it.
Okay, but there's enough rappers with enough money to counter what's happening, right? So again, for me, it's like, I agree, and I don't think that what Kanye is saying is wrong. I just think the way he's presenting it is wrong. If he, Diddy, Jay, if they all had a conversation and decided we're going to build our own schools, we're going to have our own thing, we're going to create our own, instead of just having investors or allowing people to tap in with you, if they really just honed in, just all of us collectively stop complaining and start putting in action, it'd be different. But Kanye is still not going about it the right way, I feel. I feel like it's another way. Like, there's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to show solidarity or to show,
You ain't got the answers.
It's just different. Like, exactly with that same clip. If he would have listened to Sway 10 years ago, he wouldn't be mad right now. It's about us really joining together and stop complaining and talking shit. You talk about Jews. Yeah, they do. But you know the real problem is every time we say the original Jews are black, it's anti-Semitic. Wait.
Oh, do your
We
homework.
are the original Jews. So let's get back to what it's supposed to be. We are of the earth, but we allowing ourselves to be of technology. We're not really praying, meditating. We're not really coming together with the way that we should. And we're allowing ourselves to be divisive. That t-shirt, White Lives Matter, is divisive. It does not help us.
I want to see the end justifies the mean. And before I completely write Kanye off, I just want to see where he's going with it. Because when you go study and you study the history of the world, like I've been saying, and you understand what's going on, you see things a little differently. And everybody's mind may not be at the point where Kanye's is right now. That's all I'm saying. He's operating, and everybody may not be matching that frequency right now. That's what I'm saying.
He's operating on Morse code, okay? Ain't nobody, he got a dog whistle. Nobody understands it right now. So it's just like, he needs to make it more understandable, really tap in with the people who, you know, could really help this crusade to become something else. But you can't just because you know big words and you come into preschool with all these big words, how you teaching us? Bring it down. How you going to help us to elevate?
Let me tell you something. It gets
yourself...
overwhelming. Because I did what my cousin called jump down the rabbit's hole. So when you jump down the rabbit's hole, you just go watch videos, you read books, you talk to other people about the things that's going on outside of the bubble that society has put us in. And it's very frustrating because you'll sit around with your friends and family. I've sat around and people are falling asleep because I'm telling them, yo, do you know this is going on and that is going on and this was set up, that's set up. People don't be wanting to hear it. So I'm not saying, and the way that Kanye is doing it, it may seem erratic, but I'm telling you, the man that went and did ayahuasca, I'm telling you from the things that I've seen and listened to with Kanye, he's coming from a place of knowing too much. And when everybody else is not in the space of being able to comprehend that or keep up, you get, it backfires. I see it all the time in the comments. I'll write something intelligent in the comment, and it just be about 100 people who want to come and say something stupid that don't even go what I'm on, and I'm like, okay, you're not where I'm at, where, you know what I'm saying, mentally, and that's cool. I'm not trying to give Kanye a pass. I'm just I'm not trying to give Kanye a pass. I'm just saying I know that the brother's done a lot, and he might not articulate himself the way he's supposed to. So
yeah, a lot of people don't want to hear stuff. They want to, like, not about, you know, things like that. They want to talk about the baddies and you know.
We got legendary producer Bink Dog in the building. Grammy Award winning super talent Bink in the building. And he said bullshit in the comments. Bink, would you like to weigh on Kanye's outburst in society right now, in public right now?
This the thing, with me anyway. White Lives Matter is just a sarcastic rebuttal in the first place to Black Lives Matter, first off. Regardless of the Black Lives Matter as a whole being a scam, if you will, it still doesn't distort what the message was supposed to be. You understand? So because of the people who put the Black Lives Matter together, shook the world down and stole a bunch of money, does not take from what the actual message was or what they were trying to convey to us. So just because they on some fuck shit, don't just say fuck the whole movement.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I knew I wasn't bugging out when I was
on the same page.
Turn his mic up. Thank you.
You know, so that's why he's in a dangerous place right now, because you're basically pissing on the graves of everybody who's been trying to come to some type of resolution here. But at the end of the day, I just feel like we sound like a broken record at this point. Like we got the same dialogue going on from slavery days. We're asking for the same shit. Nothing
so
has changed.
maybe we need to stop asking that. And I'll say something that's not part of public opinion. I think ending segregation is one of the worst things that's happened to us. I think that us integrating, I think that us fighting for equal rights is absolutely asinine. I think that what we need to do is, because I've never seen Asians march for equal rights. I've never seen other cultures come here and do that, even though there's a lot set up in the system against us to oppress us. But I feel like the biggest thing that our community is missing is economics. Every time that we set up towns, and which was before, they would get so mad and come burn them down. The laws has changed, and a lot has changed now. And I feel like unity in our community and economics will put us in a complete different space. So saying that Black Lives Matter, to me, it always felt funny to me, because for one, it makes me feel like my community, my people are excluding themselves from everybody else. Now, even though the message is correct, well, we're the ones being hurt, we're the ones doing this, but it becomes offensive to your Asian friend. We're like, well, my life mattered too.
No, I'm not taking on that. I'm not taking that right there. I'm not gonna eat that. You know what I'm saying?
So
My concern is not the Asians. Have you ever seen an Asian come out and say stop fucking with Black people? So it ain't about that. Black people has always have compassion for everybody. We always the person that love everybody. And we always want to be the one to stick up our chest for everybody. But how many people stick up the chest for us?
None.
Thank you.
Well, I'm not gonna say none. I'm not gonna say none.
I'm just saying you don't see it as a whole. You don't see it. It's never a blanket situation that you can't paint the world with the same brush and say all Asians don't give a fuck. You can't say that. Just like all white people aren't racist. You know what I'm saying? You got some Black people that are just as racist as white people, but because of what they've been through, they just cold. And I get it. But all I'm saying is we can never be like Mexicans or Asians. And this is the reason. And there's only one reason. We can't put solidarity before the bag.
And that's where I'm at with it. So that's why
That's what I was saying earlier. If Kanye called all his homeboys to stop getting crazy on the internet, came together, build a school, build a bank, build a hospital. Like, let's have our own. Like, Diddy had his school, but that school was chartered and it wasn't his funding. It still was government funding. Like, it's beyond just talking and trolling people. So thank you, because I feel like, you were speaking from my heart. So I appreciate you.
I mean, we can't be responsible trying to fight everybody else's fight because we haven't gained the ground for ourselves. Like, think about it. Selma Montgomery happened 50 years ago. Nigga, I'm 50.
You look good.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks, but I'm 50, so we can reach back and touch that, and we are still asking for the same shit.
Yeah.
So the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. So what is, in your opinion, one of the ways that we can start moving in a different direction?
I mean, Tulsa was the best thing we've ever done. You know what I'm saying? The Black Wall Street shit was the best thing we've ever done. That's why they did what they did to it.
There was a lot of them. They just we know about a few, but there was over 27.
Well, I'm just saying that mindset period is what it was, because you didn't ask for permission to do that. That's what she was just talking about at the bottom, just saying, like, if we just put all our resources together and move, then this is what you got. You got Tulsa. You got all those other places, because you don't have to have permission to put your money together with somebody else and build your own thing. But as long as we keep thinking that we're going to go to the voting boxes and ask for what we're looking for, we're going to be right here.
Yep.
They have a town called Freedom, Georgia right now, where they bought, I think, 20-something or 30-something acres, and they are working on building it for a town for ourselves, for our people. And that's what they said, So right now, I don't even know how far along it is. I mean, if we are interested, we get in touch with them. We got a platform. We can actually spread the news and spread the word. So if we really want to you know, that's what I just feel like we all need to put our resources together. We need to know about unity. And the number one thing right now on our plates, I feel like we need to change the music. I'm telling you, it's messing these kids up. I don't want to sound like one of them old
listen,
heads.
everybody love this music. It's cool until one of their people get shot. And once one of their people get shot, then it's an issue.
Yes, a lot of my people got shot, so that's why it's a problem.
So it's touching you different, but other people out here living their life, they got the look of, I'm with this gang, I'm rolling with these people, we don't play, we fuck. But then as soon as one of these people get on life support, then it's like, okay, we got to get on this kumbaya time. And now we need to change it because most people don't have compassion until it affects them directly. And that's when you shouldn't start once it affects you directly. You got to be ahead of the game and try to get a grip on it with everybody else. But people be excluding themselves when it doesn't happen to them. So it takes people to get in that situation for them to actually have the same compassion that somebody is going through it has. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? So you can't keep waiting until it hurts you to want to start marching. You know what I'm saying? And doing something about it. So it's like this music, you would think smartphones will make you smarter. Right? It's doing the opposite. It's making niggas dumb.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's weird. Like, it's a lot of weird shit going on, but the vibration overall is low. We got a very low vibration for us, period, just for the world.
Yep.
That's why if you ever look at Social Dilemma, if you get a chance, watch Social Dilemma on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
Deep shit.
Wow,
the people that invented the smartphones don't even allow their kids to fuck with it.
Yeah.
Right.
So that lets you know how poison and just how disruptive it is overall. But we just let our kids just be on the screens all goddamn day and searching the net, and they comparing themselves to what's going on Instagram, and that's why these kids killing themselves.
Yep, and they don't even listen to you no more. My son will ask me something, I tell him, and he'll go press and ask Alexa. And I'm sitting right there. And I'm like, yo, I just told you. Like, it's crazy. It's just like, yeah, I hear you, but you don't know what the phone know, what Alexa know. You don't know what Google know.
Yeah, they want that artificial intelligence. This was like yesterday. I took my daughter out, and then we bought a game called Moncala. It's a game I loved growing up. And she put her phone down, and we played that game for like over an hour. And I've been doing that since she was younger. Like, her dad is the one that got her a phone, and I didn't want that. But she had an Etch-a-Sketch. Like, we always, like, I like to be, like, hands-on. And I just remember a time where, you know, the neighborhood, we all raised like, my aunt was my mom's friends. Like, if you saw somebody kid doing something wrong, like, people would stop you. And now it just feels like everybody's taking a blind eye. Parents don't really want to pour into their children. They just hand them a phone or iPad or something, put on YouTube. Like, we really need to just, like, tap back in, like, get back to reading books. A lot of these kids don't even know how to tell time if it's not digital. Like, it's just different. Like, my friend is a teacher, and she teaches 11th grade. And she said of the 11th graders, only like 6 of them have an 11th grade reading level. Other kids are at 3rd grade reading level. Some of them because English was their second language, and some of them are born and raised in New York City or just lazy.
You know what I read though? Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's fine.
Our short-term memory is being affected now because of cell phones, because we weren't designed, right, Babs? We weren't designed to take in so much information. So your brain decides what is good enough to keep and what to just throw away. So a lot of these kids, they might be in school and they're learning, but of course they're learning about the new sneakers, the new video games. They're learning how to operate these video games. Who's the new rapper? You know what I mean? So it's just way more information that's being given, and it's actually affecting our brains in a long-term way.
I mean,
we used to have to remember cell phone number. Not even cell phones. We used to have to remember people's phone numbers. Like, there was no saving it in
You're
your
not
phone.
remembering no number now.
I
about
remember numbers. I made my daughter memorize my
somewhere.
number and her dad's number just in case.
But even how to get somewhere, I go to the same place 10 times and still got to put it in my GPS. Yeah. I'm still putting it in my GPS. I'm not paying attention to nothing around me but the GPS. So now you don't even realize where you going. You just going. So now I'm like, yo, I gotta pay attention. How I've been going to this place for 2 years, taking the same route, but still don't know how to get there without this phone.
I got the answer for you, Babs. It's called weed.
Nah,
You know her.
Yo, Bink, you remember my little sister? Bink, you remember my little sister? Her birthday
Oh wow,
today.
dang, she ain't little.
No, she ain't little right now.
What's up with it?
Now shut up, man. She's married, man. Shout out Black Caesar. Shout out Lee Major in the building.
I just said what's up, God.
He said, okay, say what's up. He said happy birthday.
Thank you.
Now, I be
Happy
scared
birthday,
to
man.
show her to people. I'll be hiding her in the closet. That is my Rapunzel.
That's a good thing to do.
I don't
That's a
let my
good thing to
sister
do.
outside.
But yeah, Babs, they say weed affects our short-term memory.
Yeah.
So, you know, you been in the house and you came downstairs and got in the kitchen and say, what the fuck I coming here for?
Fact.
So does it affect it for a long time? Because I know that when I stopped smoking weed, it was still messed up. So I was like, well, mine's just smoking.
No, that's irreversible. That's just what it is. Come on, man. We didn't hot box for 20 years straight. You think you can undo that shit? Cause you the fuck?
You
know what I'm saying?
Smoke crazy after hot box.
Like nigga, you ever look at your old pictures and see how pink your lips used to be? Nigga, that's some real damage we done to ourselves, man, over the years. Real shit.
Yes.
So
when you can exfoliate your lips and, you know, get some of the color back, I guess.
They got chemical pills. Go get your lips pill. Get a chemical pill on your lips.
I ain't trying to look like baboon ass on my mouth, but I'm just trying to, you
Yo,
know.
that's what my grandmother calls it.
You know what I'm saying? But real shit, but at the end of the day, man, this whole Kanye thing to me is scary because as long as we've been talking, as long as this dialogue has been going on, how can you still get it fucked up? Is my concern. Because of course all lives matter. That goes without saying. We like I say, black people are the most compassionate people ever. We are always trying to fight everybody else's fight and trying to look out for everybody else. But nobody looks out for us.
Now,
right?
Devil's advocate, Bink, this is great. I gave this analogy last time we discussed this. You go to somebody's house, their house is a mess, there's dishes in the sink, there's toilet paper, whatever, it's just trash everywhere. You guys are smoking and you ash on the floor, and then they flip out on you. And the whole place is a mess. And, you know, there's ashes down there already, but because you ashed on the floor, they upset with you. I just feel like that's what's going on in our community. I feel like, yes, Black Lives Matter, but when will they matter to us? When will we show, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I honestly believe that that's why there's a lack of.
But look, have you ever heard of white on white crime?
Yeah, everybody has crime in their community.
No, but I'm just saying, but have you ever heard of white on white crime?
No.
Exactly. You kill within proximity.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you're around, that's who's killing each other.
Okay.
But they only say black on black crime because they make it seem like we're only, isolated. We the only people killing our own race. White people kill each other every day.
So now there you go. Now you asked me, have I ever heard of white on white crime? Have you ever heard white music that's similar to ours with bitches and killings and things of that nature?
I mean, white people has always had very depression type music, like suicide,
death metal,
sir.
Does
the music
self-mutilation? They have self-mutilation,
okay.
But I've never really heard.
They break stuff when they're breaking their music. They're destructive as they're playing the music.
Okay.
So I wanted to say something to your analogy. I wanted to say something. I thought about that after you said it because I love that analogy, right? But think about it like this. If you came to your friend's house and their house is messy because nobody taught them how to clean, and instead of you helping them to clean it up, you fuck it up even more. You down in ashes because it's already messed up. How are you better? Help. Show them how to be better. Care about it, you know?
And
don't just come and say, well, you don't care. Maybe nobody taught them how to clean. Nobody taught them how to sweep. Maybe nobody taught them how to maintain their space. And that's the thing. We starting with all of this already on us from past trauma, past issues. We already starting with everybody else has a head start. So it's like now that we ready to start.
That's not true. The Asians didn't have a head start. We watched them come up. We was all disrespectful to them when they came here. I'm saying a lot of people, come on, in our lifetime, we've seen a lot of different cultures come up. Now, you can even watch videos. I'll send you a video of the history
all started
of China.
as far back as we did.
No, I mean, not as far back. They was dirt poor in modern
still
times.
have the intolerance that we deal with.
Listen. Hey, let's get out of here. It's Shantae's birthday.
Yes, let's wrap this up.
Birthday.
It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. Libra gang, y'all already know the vibe. Wait, hold up, love, hold up. October 29th, prom night. You already know the vibe. It's going down live in New York City. Tickets are on sale right now. Hit the link in my bio. Like I said, prom night. It's a battle event, but it is an adult prom. So you have to come in full prom attire. So make sure you got your suit, fellas. Ladies, get your dress. It's going to be a night to remember. Tickets are on sale right now. Let's mother effing go.
And I love you.
Does our guest have any shout outs or anything that you want to say before we go, sir?
No, I appreciate y'all. That's all. I just want to get my little 2 cents.
And we appreciated your sense. You definitely dropped a lot of gems.
And according to the Bible, when the lady went to church and put her 2 cents in, it meant more than the rich man putting in $1,000. So that's how valuable your 2 cents is. Boom, I'm smart with it. I love you, Bink. I'll hit you later.
All right.
Later.
I've known Bink since I was 17 years old. It's my guy. All right, let's get out of here.
Wake that ass up. So the big daddy when you wake that ass up. Yo, what is you waiting for? Wake that ass up.